Unfortunately, this tragic news coming in this morning. Ace choreographer Saroj Khan has died of cardiac arrest. She was 72 years old and was admitted in a Bandra hospital. Her COVID test had been negative. However, she was unwell for a while and that's why was admitted in a hospital at Bandra for breathing problems. Late last night, her condition deteriorated and she passed away. Legend in Bollywood, had a 40-year-long career. She started as a child artist but choreographed more than 2,000 songs. Some of them went on to become hugely popular simply because of her choreography. Saroj Khan has also won many awards. She is the recipient of the most national film awards for best choreography. She won them for several films including Jab We Met, Devdas, Shringaram and others. She also won 8 Filmfare Best Choreographer Awards. Saroj Khan is known to have groomed many actors in Bollywood, a legendary choreographer no longer with us. She died of cardiac arrest late last night. Pankaj Upadhyay joining us with more details on this. Pankaj, unfortunate news coming in this morning. Late last night, we understand Saroj Khan passed away. She was ailing for some time now is what we hear.
That's right, Akshita. A legendary Bollywood choreographer, Saroj Khan, is no more with us. This is a shocking news that's coming from Bollywood. And what we have learned till now is that for over a week, she was admitted in a hotel. I beg your pardon. She was admitted in a hospital in Bandra, and that she had been suffering from breathing problems. But late last night, her conditions deteriorated. And she died. But more importantly, we are learning that a COVID test was also done, and that was negative. So this death is not because of the coronavirus. That has been confirmed. And as you rightly pointed out, this legendary choreographer was associated mostly with to the likes of Shri Devi and Madhuri Dixit. And Akshita, even as I'm talking to you right now, the reactions from the Bollywood fraternity have started coming in on Twitter. We had Nimrat Kaur, who's tweeted saying that Saroj's name introduced the word choreographer to my life, a genius who immortalized stars and the music that defined an era. With her iconic work, may her loved ones find strength and courage at this terrible hour. There'll be no another. R.I.P. Saroj Khan. So a big shocking news coming in, but we are also learning that her last rites are going to be performed in the suburban area of Malad. But more importantly, as I said, the information that we have now is that this is not a COVID death. The COVID test was done earlier. It had come out to be negative. Late last night, her condition deteriorated. She had breathing problems for which she was admitted in the hospital for over a week in Bandra. And yes, this will come as a big shocking news to everyone. And Akshita, especially this year, I think she is the 4th Bollywood personality after Irfan Khan, Rishi Kapoor and Sushant Singh Rajput. That has shocked everyone.
It's been a terrible year really for Bollywood because we've seen so many legends passing away one after another and all of it so very unexpected. I just want to also focus on the life and times of Saroj Khan, Pankaj, and really what a career she had in Bollywood. Some of the most iconic songs in Bollywood were choreographed by her. They went down to be legendary because of her choreography.
Oh, absolutely, Akshita. I remember Saroj Khan in an interview saying that there is no life beyond dance for her. And she was mainly associated with the likes of Shri Devi and Madhuri Dixit. Especially in the 90s, her songs became a rage right from Tezab's Ek Do Teen. And until recently, until 2019, she was choreographing. She had put in the dance direction to a song in the film Kalank as well. So it's not as if she had given up dancing because of her age as well. She was very active till 2019 as well. And she had her own show where she was teaching dancing as well to the aspiring dancers. She commanded a lot of respect in Bollywood. There's no doubt about it. On many forums, we saw how the legendary actress Madhuri Dixit had said that whatever dance moves she had learned, it was because of Saroj Khan. Before Madhuri Dixit, we knew how Shri Devi on many occasions had said that most of her dance numbers were hit. Credit Saroj Khan. So she was a big personality, a legend in herself. There's no doubt about it. So this news of Saroj Khan will come as a huge shock to one and all. But the information that we are getting at this point of time from the family members of Saroj Khan is that the last rites are going to be performed today itself in the suburban area of Malad. And as many would be anxious to know right now that this is not a COVID death. The COVID test was conducted by the doctors earlier on. Her problem was that she had breathing problems. She was highly diabetic. And for that very reason, she had been admitted to this hospital in Bandra, but her condition deteriorated last night. And as a result of it, she died owing to cardiac arrest late last night. Akshita.
All right, Pankaj, thank you for getting us those details. Unfortunate news that's coming in this morning, and through the day, we'll continue getting you all the rich tributes that come in from the industry. Cutting across to more breaking news that's coming in this morning. 8 police personnel, including Deputy SP Devendra Mishra, lost their lives in Kanpur after they were fired upon by criminals when the police team had gone to raid an area in search of history sheeter Vikas Dubey. An SSP and IG were also present at the spot. Forensics teams are now examining the area. We understand that they had gone to arrest a history sheeter. That's when criminals, in fact, in the area started opening fire at the cops, and that's led to 8 police officials losing their lives, including a senior officer as well. We understand that this was an operation where they had got a tip-off about the whereabouts about a criminal that they'd been trying to catch for some time, Vikas Dubey, and it is in the firing that happened at the spot that 8 police personnel lost their lives. This includes Deputy SP Devendra Mishra.
बिक्री गांव में पहुंची थी। जैसे पहुंचा पहले से ये लोग गाट लगा के एम्बुश लगा के बैठे हुए थे, जो कि पुलिस ने कि एम्बुश लगा के तरीके से मतलब इन्होंने पूरी तरह से प्लान करके तीनों ओर से गोली चलाई पुलिस पे, जिसपे सीओ साहब जो बिल्लोर देवेंद्र मिश्रा, एसओ शिवराजपुर महेश यादव और उनके साथ एक और सब इंस्पेक्टर बताना है कबीरपुर के जो बिक्री गाँव में पहुंची थी। जैसे पहुंच
Nilanshu Shukla is joining us live with more details on this. Nilanshu, going by what the police are saying there, he is maintaining that this police team was completely ambushed by these criminals. What's the information that we have about how things really played out? Very unfortunate that we lost 8 of our police officials in this operation.
This is absolutely right, Akshita. This is a very unfortunate news, and what we have been told by the top police officers is that Vikas Dubey was with other criminals as well, and they were fully prepared. They opened firing on the cops, in which 8 policemen lost their lives, including a circle officer. And right now, the entire area has been cordoned off, and there is heavy security deployment. All the top officers of the Kanpur region are right now at the spot, and they are right now doing raids in the area to arrest the perpetrators behind this brutal killing of the cops. And the Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath has also taken cognizance of this incident. He has directed the UP DGP and Additional Chief Secretary of the Home Department, Avnish Avasthi, to ensure that strictest possible action is taken against the accused. What we have been told is that one person who is also a criminal has been arrested from Prayagraj in connection with this case, and it is expected that later in the day the police officials will also address a press conference in Lucknow regarding this entire incident. Right now, the police in Kanpur is focusing on arresting the criminals who fired on the police team, and that is why the entire area has been cordoned off. The border has also been sealed, and massive checking operation is going on as we speak. Akshita.
Nilanshu, just confirm for us, any arrests made from the people who fired upon the police officials?
See, right now, what we have been told that there is no official announcement of the arrest made from the spot, the criminals who fired on the police team. But yes, one person has been arrested from Prayagraj by the police. He could be involved in the conspiracy behind the firing on the police force. So right now, the police is not giving a lot of details about the operations. But yes, the cops have confirmed that the senior police officials from Lucknow are also reaching the spot. The top officials of the Kanpur region are already at the spot, including the IG, DM, SSP, and the focus is completely on arresting the perpetrators behind the attack on the police force.
Okay, so 8 police officials who have been killed in Kanpur. Going by the information we have, Nilanshu, it seems almost like, the criminals had some sort of a tip-off that the police were coming and hence managed to surround them. And that by itself is very worrying, will perhaps need a detailed inquiry.
Well, this is absolutely right. And this has also been confirmed by the police officials at the spot that the criminals were fully prepared. And somewhere they were also informed about the movement of the police force, and that is why Vikas Dubey also called the other criminals. This is what we have been told from the preliminary inquiry. However, these are just source-based information, and also multiple weapons were used to fire on the police team. So it is clear that the criminals were already prepared, and that is why the police has immediately cordoned off the entire area to ensure that they do not escape from the spot, and somewhere they are arrested soon. So right now there is massive police deployment in the area, not only in the area where this incident took place, but also across the Kanpur city at the borders to ensure that the criminals don't flee from the spot. And that is why the border of the Kanpur district, which connects to other districts, have also been sealed and barricaded, and the team of senior police officials from Lucknow are also going to the spot. This is what we have been told. UP DGP Hitesh Chandra Awasthi is also speaking to the top officials. He's constantly in touch with the senior police officials at Kanpur to ensure that the criminals behind the attack on the cops are arrested soon.
Any statement that's come in so far from Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath, Nilanshu?
See, Akshita, CM office has already issued a statement, and CM has offered his condolence. He has also directed the top officials, DGP, Additional Chief Secretary, Home, to ensure that strict action is taken against the accused. They are arrested soon, and he has also ordered the top police officials from Lucknow to constantly monitor the updates and keep updating him. Also, police team from Lucknow is reaching Kanpur. So, Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath is already be in touch with the top police officials and the officials in the Home Department, and teams from other districts are also reaching Kanpur to ensure that criminals are arrested soon, and raids are being conducted in Kanpur district and also in other locations, because the police team also suspect that there could be a conspiracy of other criminals as well, and that is why, as I've said earlier, that one criminal from Prayagraj has been arrested in connection with the incident that took place. Few cops have also sustained injuries in the firing, and they are being treated in Kanpur. The district magistrate, along with top officials, have met the injured cops, and right now the doctors are giving the best possible medical treatment to them.
All right, Nilanshu, thank you for joining us with all those updates. Unfortunate news coming in from Kanpur, where a raid team gone, in fact, to arrest a history sheeter. It was targeted by several criminals, leading to the death of 8 police officials in that operation. Let's get you the latest updates on the coronavirus crisis this morning. Let's first start off by getting you all the latest numbers. Looking at the nationwide picture first, the confirmed cases has touched now 6,04,641. The death toll in India at 17,834. We're also telling you the 3 worst affected states. Maharashtra, the number of cases has gone up to 1,80,298. The death toll at 8,053. Tamil Nadu is the second worst affected state, with 94,049 cases and the death toll at 1,264. over to Delhi, where the number of cases stands at 89,802. The death toll at 2,603. So those are the latest numbers from the Health Ministry. Remember, they will be updated with all the latest that's come in the last 24 hours. So that update we'll be telling you in a few hours from now. But remember, India is now the fourth worst affected nation from COVID-19, and the country's tally has zoomed past the 6 lakh cases mark. This with a single day increase of 19,148 cases just 5 days after it crossed the 5 lakh mark. And this is how it unfolded.
India has crossed another milestone, but it is not a good news. The country has crossed 6 lakh cases, and worrying fact, we are doing it at a faster rate. Take a look. To go from 1 lakh cases to 2 lakh, India took 2 weeks. From 2 lakh to 3 lakh, 10 days. From 3 lakh to 4 lakh, 8 days. And the last 2 lakhs in just 6 and 5 days respectively. India is now the fourth worst affected nation in the world, behind the United States, Brazil and Russia. But it could overtake Russia soon. The World Health Organization had recently warned countries lifting the lockdown, saying the worst is yet to come.
The worst is yet to come. I'm sorry to say that, but with this kind of environment and condition, we fear the worst. And that's why we have to bring our acts together and fight this dangerous virus together.
The Narendra Modi government shares the concern. The Prime Minister, in his latest address to the nation, urged the citizens to be careful but maintained India has done better than the rest of the world.
अगर कोरोना से होने वाली मृत्यु दर को देखें तो दुनिया के अनेक देशों की तुलना में भारत संभली हुई स्थिति में है। समय पर किए गए लॉकडाउन और अन्य फैसलों ने भारत में लाखों लोगों का जीवन बचाया है।
India has been recording more than 18,000 cases for the 6th consecutive day. The growth rate of coronavirus cases in the month of June has been highest among the worst hit nations. A wrong turn at this stage can prove costly for the nation. Bureau Report, India Today.
There's no end to the COVID crisis in Maharashtra, which remains the worst affected state in the country. It's recorded its highest single-day spike on Thursday, with 6,330 new cases being reported in the last 24 hours. This takes the total number of cases in the state to more than 1,80,000. The state also recorded 125 deaths yesterday. Over 8,000 people have died so far from the deadly virus in Maharashtra. Let's get you the latest numbers from Mumbai, which recorded 1,554 new cases. The maximum city is the second worst affected city in the country, with over 80,000 COVID cases after Delhi. The BMC has marked 726 containment zones in the city as of June 29th. As of now, more than 10 lakh people have tested positive for coronavirus in Maharashtra, and more than 5 lakh people are under home quarantine. Over 41,000 are in institutional quarantine. A city that was being hailed as the one that managed to really keep the coronavirus crisis at bay, the situation is now worsening there. We're talking about the city of Bengaluru, where as per the BBMP, which is the civic body in the city, Bengaluru accounts for 30% of Karnataka's COVID-19 cases now. 33% of Karnataka's COVID deaths are from Bengaluru. Although the cases in Bengaluru are not among the highest in the country, there has been a sudden surge, and you have to look at it in comparison with how Bengaluru was doing in the last few weeks. 889 new cases were reported on Thursday, while on June 26, the number stood at 144. Chief Minister Yediyurappa chaired a meeting at the Vidhan Sauda to seek suggestions from health experts on the way forward. As per the state government, the sudden surge in cases is due to people arriving from high-risk states like Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu and Gujarat. Tamil Nadu, as we told you some time back, is the second worst state in the country, with cases inching towards the 1 lakh mark. The state witnessed its highest single-day spike, 4,343 cases being reported in the last 24 hours, and 57 deaths have also been reported. Its capital, Chennai, now among the cities with the fastest COVID rate, reported 2,027 cases yesterday. What's also worrying is that other districts in Tamil Nadu have seen a surge in the number of cases. After Mumbai in April and Delhi in June, it's now Chennai which is witnessing the highest number of daily COVID-19 cases. Now, according to the June 30th data, Chennai had the highest number of daily cases. It had 2,393 cases, while Delhi had 2,199. Thane 1,628, Pune had 1,024 and Mumbai had 893. Not just this, Chennai on June 30th was only second to Los Angeles in the list of cities across the world with the highest number of daily cases. Los Angeles had close to 3,000 cases. Since then, Chennai has, in fact, since June 3rd, in fact, Chennai has been recording over 1,000 new cases every single day. And the last 2 days of June, it reported over 2,000 new cases, which is comparable to Delhi despite having less than half its population. Sticking to news from Tamil Nadu, justice awaits a 7-year-old girl who was allegedly raped and murdered. Police currently is on the lookout for 2 other youth who are believed to be involved in the incident. They've already detained 2 people in relation to this case. This is an incident that's come to light in Tamil Nadu's Pudukkottai. The minor went missing near her house on Tuesday afternoon. Thereafter, the family and neighbours of the minor informed the local police about the missing child. On Wednesday, the child's body was found near a water body with several bruises. Preliminary report suggests that the minor was sexually assaulted and then killed. The National Commission for Protection of Child Rights has taken cognizance of the death of this child in Pudukkottai.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.